It's always been a part of what we did, but we've made it much more intentional in the last couple of years, specifically last year where we actually set aside time in the curriculum each day for purely social emotional work. The way we focus on SEL allows it to roll into math, to roll into English language arts, to be brought up on field trips, teachable moments everywhere, and it's always anchored in something that they spend purposeful time on each day.
Does that make you feel sad? Does it make you feel happy? How does it make you feel?
We came up with the idea of sort of boiling it down to that sort of one skill per grade that was developmentally appropriate and sort of building a curriculum around that.
We've seen a lot of growth in the area of SEL because the children are able to name, identify, and problem solve, sometimes with an adult, sometimes on their own, sometimes with each other.
Students have become better at expressing themselves and how they feel, recognizing their emotions. You know, they're able to recognize, okay, if my heart starts beating fast, that's a sign I might be getting anxious. If my head's hot, I might also be a sign of anger or frustration. And they've become better at coping with that.
My goal is to work hard and be a good leader.
Excellent.
There's more joy, there's more engagement, there's a commonality of language so that they can start to express these things and talk about them and realize it in themselves and to realize it in other students so they can see if someone's having a bad day, how important it is to try to go help them, or they can try to put themselves in someone's shoes when something else is happening. Or if they're working really hard at a math problem, they can't get how important it is to keep going at it and to not give up. You sort of see it in action, and the kids are starting to be able to notice it and label it a little more. So they're realizing these things that they're doing are really important. Our high school program has been consistently graduating 100% of its kids for the last 5 or 6 years, which is, far and above what the district is doing. We're sending upwards of 98% of our kids off to college and persisting rates in the high 90s. So those things alone sort of tell us that we're kind of doing it right.
The summer that she came here, I saw progress and it was a delight.
I can see the change. I don't know what it is from last year to this year, but I can definitely see the change in her grades and her focus already.
I look at a lot of our students and I see leaders. I see young people that are humble and grateful, but very confident in themselves.
I liked when everybody else was the cool kid because I was honoring them.
The Harvard team created for us essentially an SEL curriculum for the program. They created this amazing platform for our teachers to allow them to be much more purposeful about what they're focused on with SEL each summer and each year. And if the kids stay with us through the entire time, they're going to get that full dose. So they've also given us the tools to track and evaluate, and it's just been an amazing partnership.
The partnership has made an immutable impact, an impact that would never change, because now it is interwoven into the fabric of everything that we do, and again, it's intentional. Our teachers, myself included, we teach within the Bridgeport community, within different school communities throughout Connecticut. We bring that with us. So it's not just impacting the students who are represented here at Horizons GFA, but it's impacting students, every student that we encounter outside of here.
The Tau Family Foundation has been the ones who've made all of this possible. I sort of have often said that, if I knock on Harvard's door alone, they don't answer. So they've been, I think they recognize that we were kind of doing social emotional here at Horizons, but could be more thoughtful about it, and they've provided the go-between to sort of figure out, try to help us figure out how we did it, what we're doing, and how to do it better. So they've been the ones who have sort of helped us hone in on this as a focus.
It's been quite an awesome journey. I must say I feel very fortunate to have had such great personal interaction with the Tau Foundation. Their sincere desire to make an impact on the students and on families, that's worthy of applause.